All right, we're back, boys. I got to send invites to everybody. So sit tight. They're just about to national anthems. Hopefully we can cash this Gold Cup. And what a way to end this weekend. Go Mexico. And I sent you an invite. Right back to like 17 heads watching. Let's go. I got to get everything. I got to send Goji and Chris. All right. Soldier Field, huh? Let's go. It's a KegCast, so I mean, it wouldn't be right. I did not take that. No.
Take your leaps and come to war playing tic-tac-toe. Yo, check the diagonal. 3 brothers going to war. Just that they get in the
What happened with the game?
I don't know what to do with the world, Jason.
What'd you say, Aunt?
I just don't know what to do with this world anymore. I'm not sure if I want to be part of it.
Why?
Well, because for some reason, unbeknownst to me, I follow Ann Coulter on Twitter. I mean, I usually forget that I follow her until I randomly see an Ann Coulter tweet, and I'm like, oh, God, what a bitch. Well, today, she is... God damn it, fuck this bitch. All right. She's tweeting on and on about how the United States women's soccer team lost to the under 15 boys team a couple years ago, basically just trying to shit talk the World Cup winning team. And I don't really understand her angle here. Like, why is she attacking the U.S. women's team who just won the World Cup? Like, first
I
of
mean,
all,
isn't she like fucking Mrs. America?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't understand her angle here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know conservatives hated women's soccer. I mean, I'm not even conservative, and I generally don't like watching women's sports. But I mean, I don't understand why she's smack talking the women's team. Oh, also pointing out, oh, they lost to the under 15 boys team. Well, I mean, so I don't think that's. I mean, it's. I don't know. I don't
Wait,
really understand.
she's talking about the women or the men?
She's talking shit about the women's soccer team because 2 years ago they lost to the United States under 15 boys team in the scrimmage.
I mean, so
Exactly. So
they just shit on every fucking country that was in that tournament. I mean, come on.
Thank you. That's my point. I don't. God, why do I?
I mean, it only counts when they play people that don't have a dick. So, like, what's your point, Ann? Like,
Ann or Aunt? Because I'm the one questioning
Ann.
what her point. Ann, yeah,
Ann,
exactly. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand her point.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, if you want to be subjected to the dumb fuckery, I guess you could go look up her Twitter feed and see what I'm talking about. But
I was already doing it.
Oh God. Well, fortunately, like, you know, I look at like the thread, and basically everybody in the thread is asking her the same thing. Like, what the fuck's your point, Ann? Why are you shitting on them for? Is it because that Rapinoe chick takes a knee or something?
Yes, and yes. It's all because of Rapinoe and taking the knee, and she sees the president hates Rapinoe. Then she sees her girlfriend Sue Bird come out, who just won a WNBA championship, and write an article that trolled the fucking president, saying basically why the president of the United States hates my girlfriend or something like that.
Fucking ridiculous.
Nearly 1-0 U.S.
Is it 1-0 U.S. or is it nearly 1-0?
No, but it was fucking close, bro.
Oh. I don't know. I'm still working on the throne.
It's gonna really suck if I faded them and we're on the wrong side.
Yeah, but I mean, it'll be fun to watch. At least we'll go down together.
But I did pick up 300 on the girls, so
Exactly.
we'll take it. Plus, the night's not over. I'm gonna. There's a good chance I'll be live betting some the NBA Summer League if I see an angle.
You can live bet NBA Summer League.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Both teams to score, Sean said. Yeah, I like that, Sean. Yeah, I think it was like plus 110. I didn't bet it though.
I wish we had books that let us do that. Both teams to score and the
Bet
and, you know,
online.
like
The
the under
parlay,
2.5.
yeah, the prop builders on Bet Online and sports betting used to let me do that. I would be able to bet like, whatever, and the over 2.5 or over 3.5, 4 or 5. Oh my god, it should be 2-0. Holy shit.
What did they do? Did they miss another shot?
He missed
That
it.
happens a lot.
He missed it by the 6 inches now, and he was a breakaway alone in front of the goalie, 4 feet in front of him.
Where are you at in the stream?
7 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, so I'm only a minute behind you. Wow. How bad though? Like, do you think the president would be really mad if the United States men's team lost to Mexico? Oh yeah, I just saw what you're talking about. That was a really bad miss. That should have been a goal.
Yeah, and there should have been 2 of those.
Yeah, you see, that's why the men's team sucks. If it was the women's team, that would have been a goal.
Yeah, they'd be up 2-0 already if it was them.
Ooh, that was a good opportunity Mexico had there. That was a very good cross. He just couldn't get the header to go down. But yeah, I think I'm going to attack that Clemson to win the ACC prop.
Yeah, you have to.
I mean, it just seems like, why wouldn't I? Yeah, exactly. Like, just say, hey, raise my credit $1,000 or $2,000.
If I had credit, I'd be like, I want $8,000 to win 2 on that future.
Exactly. I mean, they're not going to lose.
No.
I mean, you're getting a discount on the money line too, because in the ACC title game, what's the money line going to be in the ACC title game? They'll be a 14-point favorite. That's going to be like minus 1,000.
At least a 14-point favorite.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just seems to me like it's a pretty good bet. USA.
We're back.
How
Go,
annoying do you
sir.
think?
Did you bet this this game?
I got Mexico to win. Left the title, the cup.
All right, let's get it.
Minus 138 or something.
Well,
Yo,
the
we're
bad
all on
news,
Mexico.
the good news is it's 0-0. The
Yep.
bad news is should be about 2-0.
For Mexico?
No.
Oh.
The United States had two very clear scoring opportunities in the first 7 minutes of the game and missed them both by 6 inches.
Corey, no, I've never been to a live UFC fight, buddy. And you know what? Until I get paid to do sports content, getting paid for this maybe one day, I have to be in front of a computer and I have to be able to bet them because it's so vital to my living. I pay the majority of my bills off the UFC right now until football season comes around. So I would not be able to concentrate, be looking at my phone every minute, trying to see if I was going to bet this, bet that. I need this setting where I'm at my L desk, and I got my everything set up. It has to be that way. Now, if we could somehow roll this over into something like what Joe does, then I would gladly go to a fucking UFC fight and have a ball. But until that happens, I have to be in front of my computer.
Yeah.
I would say if you have really good seats, the experience is probably incredible. But it's probably pretty shitty if you're far away.
Yeah, I could see that. It probably would be shitty.
Right? You probably got to put up some bucks. I mean, the good news is it's not a pay-per-view. It's a regular fight night. So I would think that they would be more affordable than a pay-per-view. But normally you got to wait about 4 or 5 weeks for a pay-per-view. But we have UFC 240 is in 2 weeks. Not this coming Saturday, next Saturday.
Wow, and that's the one with Cyborg, and she's minus 500.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a fair line, or do you think they're shorting her? You think she should be minus 1,000?
I'll let you know as soon as I watch more tape on Felicia Spencer. I may very well come out of that and be like, well, it's time to ding that bell again, because she's the closest thing that there is to Amanda Nunes.
Her name's Felicia, and the other one's named Cyborg.
Yes.
I mean, I think we know who the hell we need to be backing on this one.
Bye, Felicia.
Exactly. Right? How the fuck is some woman named Felicia going to beat a broad named fucking Cyborg? Come on. Get out of here. You don't need to handicap this fight. You already know who's going to win.
Pretty well.
I'm just saying. Hey, the referee in this match looks like he's Hispanic or something like that. I bet we're going to get some home cooking from Mexico from the officiating.
That'd be nice.
Miami
Heat.
I don't know. He could be
Heat's up
Panamanian. You never
13.
know. And then he'd hate both USA and Mexico. He's from Panama.
Who's Miami playing?
They're playing the Jazz, right? But when I see a team down 10 at the half and the money line is plus 600, plus 800, it just automatically makes me want to take that team. It's fucking summer. It's summer league.
Yeah. What about your Knicks?
They're not playing yet. I don't think.
I think they're playing tonight.
Yeah, I think they play. I think they're playing tonight too, but I only see one game.
I think they might have just started, Jay.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, Mexico at least seems. Oh my God. He had had a great opportunity at a goal, and then he put it into the upper deck.
Who? Mexico?
Yep.
Yeah, they seem to be controlling the ball though.
Yeah, they seem to have settled down right now.
Yeah, well, you know, when you had the U.S. almost blast 2 in there, you kind of go, okay, time to calm down, folks.
I have
Really
Cyborg odds. She's minus a nickel. She's minus a nickel over Felicia Spencer, and you could have got Amanda Nunes at minus 330 at the start of
Hey,
when they
Jay,
dropped the line.
So
Yeah.
I have a question for you. I'm just interested. Since you write for that European market, since you write for that
Yeah.
European, you got to like do your odds and shit in the decimal and all that, you know?
Yeah.
Are you starting to think the U.S. like I do? Oh yeah, I'm a minute behind you, and I just saw that was a goal, and he rocketed. Anywho, what I'll say is like, don't you think the United States bookmakers, like the United States books, should go to the decimal odds? Like, how much better is the decimal odds than the minus and plus shit that we say it things in?
Why do you think?
I just think it makes more sense. Like once you get used to decimal odds, it's because I started looking at a lot of decimal odds stuff last year because I'd follow. It was when I first started following soccer, so I'd like look for soccer picks, and everybody who gives out soccer picks is fucking European, so they all gave you decimal odds. So I had to learn what decimal odds were. It just makes more sense because it's once you realize they're basically telling you what your return is. Like 1.5. That's minus 200. It's you give them it's like you give them $100, they give you back 150 if you win. That's minus 200, right? Yeah, so it just makes more sense. Like when they say 3.2, that's plus 220.
Yeah, it's easy for me to figure. It's easy for me to figure it out then, but when you're a favorite, it gets a little harder for me to figure out, like off the cuff.
Oh, like the underdogs are. Yeah, the underdogs are just super easy to figure out what the conversion is, right?
Right.
No, the favorites. Yeah, I understand how it could be a little bit harder with the favorites, but I've learned, like minus 120 is like 1.83, I believe. Like minus 130 is 1.77.
Yeah, like 1.9 is minus 110, right?
Minus 110 is 1.91.
Yeah, right.
I think it's 1.909114 or something, but
oh, Ski, what's up, bro? What's going on?
Ski?
I haven't
Hey,
seen you in a while.
Ski? We got Ski in here? Oh shit.
Hey,
yeah, he says I don't understand decimal odds. I see it mostly with soccer, and I never know what it means. Yeah, like
I didn't know what it meant either until I learned it. I mean,
it's real easy. It's real easy with the underdog, Ski. Like even money is 2.0, plus 200 is 3.0, plus 400 is 5.0. Plus 350 is 4.5. Just add one.
Yeah, because with decimal odds, it's they're basically telling you how much money you're getting back for your $1 investment. So it's like you give your bookie $1, and then you win your bet, and they give you back, $1.50.
Right, but when the odds are like 1.35 or 1.37, I'm like, I have no fucking clue.
Oh, that's like minus 300 or something like that. Like 1.3. That's like minus 300, something like that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, the underdogs is a lot easier to convert than it is with the favorites, but yeah, the other thing with decimal odds is that it really shows you how little you get back in return on some of these fucking huge favorites.
Ski, if you want to come on and hang out, man, we got two summer league games that haven't started yet, and one summer league game that just started, and another one in the fourth. If you want to come on and hang out and fucking live bet basketball, the invitation's always open.
Game.
Talk some shit about your Lakers too.
Polasek's in this game. He's going to do this corner kick here. I like him. He played for Borussia Dortmund last
Who's that?
year. I like Borussia Dortmund. They were one of my favorite teams to watch in Bundesliga last season. But
Who's
he
the
got
player?
Polasek, but he got traded to Chelsea. But yeah, he's one of only a handful of Americans who are actually good enough to play in the European leagues.
Yeah, I used
And
to
he's
follow.
still not even like a regular starter. I mean, Borussia Dortmund didn't use him regularly once they announced that he was going to get transferred to Chelsea.
So you're a Bumblebee fan?
I mean, I wouldn't say fan so much as I just enjoyed watching them play.
Yeah.
You know,
I like
when I was
Bayern
watching
Munich
Bundesliga, because
a lot
they
better.
just had a
I like Bayern. I'm a fan of how Bayern moves the ball and how they play football.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, there's going to be people fighting on this field right now.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at taking New York. I took New York, guys. I won't lie. First half over Phoenix. You got Caden Allen, RJ Barrett,
Well, yeah, that's a foul. I mean, how many fouls are they going to have? He just tackled out the door.
Mitch Robinson, Kevin Knox is playing, and Ignis Brizdeikis. So pretty good starting lineup.
Shouldn't the United States is getting a free kick from there because he just tackled out the door.
Is RJ Barrett in the lineup?
Oh yeah. Kadeem Allen, RJ, Mitch Robinson, Kevin Knox, and Ignis.
Yeah, they got a good
lineup.
summer league squad, man. That's for sure. They're laying 7.5.
Oh my god!
Wow, I took the money line at 220.
This is
Minus?
Minus 220 earlier. Yeah, they were minus like
laying
6.
You're like Goji laying the fucking wood. I like it.
They're winning this.
I like it.
And I also took minus
right.
135, 138 for Mexico.
I mean, I don't want to sound like I got my American goggles on here, but Mexico's playing pretty fucking dirty. I'm serious. I bet on Mexico, so I'm rooting for them.
Better not get a red card, Ant.
But yeah, they're if Mexico doesn't watch out, they're going to get red carded, and you don't want a red card. I mean, they're not
said, "I'm out and about. I'll join next week one day, just not Monday. I wish I could join and talk Lakers Clippers. Yeah, you're always welcome here, bro. You know that. Any night that you want to come and hang out with us, you're always welcome.
Yeah,
just let me know.
You're pretty good.
Obviously, he's welcome. God.
Again? This referee needs to get this shit under control.
Fucking Corey. There's just like a certain kind of like what's the word I'm looking for?
Piscotti?
No, there's always a certain tinge of like what's the difference between an what's the opposite of an optimist, a pessimist? Like Corey's from New Jersey, so you could tell whenever he talks about like local teams, that pessimistic tone just rings right through. He's like Knicks playing their starting lineup for the regular season in the summer league. I love it.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I'm not good with words. Well,
like there's always like a bit of like, yeah, there's always a bit of douchebaggery anytime he's talking about a New York sports team. Yeah. Like he said, like he was talking shit about DeGrom, like DeGrom's dead to me or something like that. Like nobody says that unless you're a fucking Mets fan.
Oh yeah,
I'll take DeGrom. I'll trade you Tyler Chatwood for Jacob DeGrom straight up. You want him?
Do you want Aaron Sanchez?
Oh my god,
he's awful.
Sean knows.
That would serve the Mets right for that would just be payback for you guys giving them Thor for fucking R.A. Dickey.
God damn it, that was awful.
That was bad. That was very bad. Yeah. Is this guy's name really Areola? What the fuck? Oh, areola. Okay.
All right. We got some money on the line here, so we're tuned
Dude,
in.
we should have bet the under. I don't see how they're going to get goals in this game. They're fighting too dirty.
Yeah.
There's one thing though, it's soccer players are always in shape. There is no overweight soccer players.
They're gonna run too much.
Yeah, exactly. Like you watch football, obviously, you got big old fat linemen and all that stuff, right? But I mean, you watch baseball. Like, is there any sport where you could just be completely out of shape, but you're still, for some reason, a major league baseball player? Like, there's no other sport where you could like be practically, technically obese.
Same with hockey players.
Are you trying to say that Prince Fielder can't play soccer?
Yes. Well, I mean, he doesn't play baseball anymore either, but yes.
What about Bartolo Colon?
That's exactly who I was actually thinking of when I said borderline morbidly obese. Bartolo Colon was a 43-year-old, very overweight man.
Cheeseburger.
And he was a major league baseball player.
He's a big cheeseburger.
Yeah. I mean, and and he got a home run off James Shields. Go look at Bartolo Colon's only career home run. Morbidly obese Bartolo Colon got a home run off of James Shields in Petco Park.
I would have loved to see him walk the bases.
It took him like 95 seconds to circle the bases.
Yeah, he walked.
He basically did walk him. He was just like, all right, I'll just kind of power walk.
Pretty much.
It was like he got mad that he hit the home run because he's like, oh, fuck, I actually got to go all the way around these things.
Hey, you run the bases for me. Yeah, you batting boy. Go.
It was like they did that I think they did that with Babe Ruth. Like Babe Ruth hit the ball and they'd have someone else run for him or something like that. I mean, that was back in like the 1930s. The rules were very lax back then. Babe Ruth is very old and very fat and not very good anymore. I mean, I might be wrong, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what they did when John Goodman played Babe Ruth in that movie. Like when he was playing with the Boston Braves for that last season. Was it the Boston Braves he played with? Yeah, the Boston Braves.
What time did you start?
Oh, that was a rocket.
What time did you start today, Jay?
1 o'clock.
Oh, it's been a good solid day. Wow. I love it.
By the time this day's over, I would have put in about 18 hours on Saturday and Sunday.
That seems like a lot. You should probably take a nap tomorrow. Go for a leisurely stroll at the park.
You will.
Take your dog for a nice long walk.
Well, I'm going to definitely enjoy Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday off, but I'm going to come on so we could fuck around and hang out for the home run derby.
Yeah. Yeah, you should go to Monmouth Park or something and just relax.
Yeah, that's a good call, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll take a trip to Monmouth.
Check out the old stable grounds.
For a few days. I love Monmouth, man.
How far is it from you?
About an hour.
Oh,
that's a good day's trip then, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
An hour seems like a long drive.
But you know what? Tuesday, I'll write my articles for this week. Oh my God, Aunt. Wait until you see what just took place.
What happened? Data.
What? Did the U.S. almost score? Pulisic. I see Pulisic's on a breakaway.
Bro, that's all I'm going to say.
But they kicked the ball back. Now Bradley, who sucks, has the ball, and he just kicked it back. Piper BN 47 in the chat says, "Wow." I mean, what the fuck happened?
What happened?
Oh, USA should be up 3-0, but they're not.
It's true.
Well, thank the Lord.
So, do you think we might be on the wrong side? Holy shit!
What do you think?
Okay. Can I live bet this? I need to buy off of Mexico.
Let me ask you a question. How upset are the people that have over 2.5 right now?
Yeah, I mean, because I guarantee you most people bet the over 2.5. They're like, of course it's going to be 2-1.
That's good odds.
But you know what though? You know, you could say over the last 16 minutes of gameplay,
but
Mexico has controlled the pace of the game and had a bunch of opportunities.
All right, let me actually put, because I got the game stats up right now. So we go, oh, the United States should be up 3-0. Well, Mexico has more possession. They have more total shots. They have the same amount of shots on goal, and Mexico has 8 crosses to 0.
What about passing it?
Yeah. I completely agree. Like right now, they had 3 crazy opportunities. Outside of that, Mexico has controlled the last 20 minutes of the game.
Yeah. And Mexico had like 2 shots that were right on target that the United States goalkeeper had a pretty good save on. So
I'm not buying off.
Yeah.
25-21 New York.
Let me see what the live total on this game is right now. I bet it's still like 2 or something. Well, I don't even know if I can live bet this game. Let me see if I can even do that. It's very rare I can live bet a soccer game. I cannot live bet this game.
Over 2.5 right now is plus 240.
Jesus. There's no way would I bet over 2.5, but I'm not going to lay that.
Under 2.5 is minus 330. So enjoy that 90-cent straddle.
Yeah. They have huge straddles on live lines. I've noticed that, haven't you?
Over 1.5 though is minus 130. I still think we could see 2 goals. I mean, the way this game's going.
Yeah.
Hey, you're from New York, right?
Bafango.
What happened?
Mexico is making their share of fucking plays, man.
Offside Mexico is what I see. But so Jay, you're from New York, right?
Well, Jersey, but 15 minutes away from New York.
Yeah, same thing. What's up with this billionaire guy who's apparently there's like this big story, this Jeffrey Epstein guy? Like he's tied to a bunch of people, but he's on trial for like molesting people or something. Is that what the fuck he did?
Really? I've never even heard the guy's name.
Really? I just got a New York Times update because I had the New York Times on my phone. And I've seen him like plenty on my Twitter feed or whatever.
Jeffrey Epstein arrested for sex trafficking of minors.
Yeah, he's a billionaire and he's tied to the Clintons and Donald Trump. That's why
it's so like if you're a billionaire, why are you sex trafficking minors, man? Like, I don't understand people.
They're possessed, man.
Billionaire. Can you imagine being donned the billionaire pedophile? It says billionaire pedophile Jeffrey Epstein was arrested for allegedly sex trafficking dozens of minors in New York and Florida. between 02 and 05.
Yeah, well, the reason why this is a big story.
Yeah, why is this a big story?
Well, the reason it's not just the fact that he's not just some random billionaire. He has massive ties to Donald Trump and the Clintons. So they're like from if I'm to believe what I see on Twitter, which everybody knows everything on Twitter is true. I mean, they say like there's documents that could basically take down the Clintons and Trump because of this Jeffrey Epstein guy.
Wow.
I don't know how much of it's fucking true. Like Donald Trump and Bill Clinton sex trafficking minors sounds very far fetched to me. But I mean, Donald Trump is on record back in like the early 2000s saying, "Oh yeah, Jeffrey Epstein, good friend, great guy, known him for years." So I mean, they ran in the same circles. So I don't know.
King rails on Well, of course he's on Portland against Houston.
Portland, Houston.
I don't think has he ever bet against Portland?
Who?
Rail. Actually, Alex Jones came out with it a while ago. No one believed him. One of the only things the guy got right.
Alex Jones has gotten a lot of stuff right. It's just that he's such a massive conspiracy theorist that he's like he goes goofy on so many other things. The shit that he does get right goes kind of. Or I'll tell you one. Here's one that like everyone made fun of Alex Jones for because he was like, "Oh, they're turning the frickin' frogs gay." Did you ever see that bit where he's talking about gay frogs and people are like, "What the fuck's wrong with Alex Jones?"
No.
Well, it turned out like, yeah, it was like this company was dumping chemicals or whatever in some like pond or some bullshit like that, and he was going on about it, and people were like, "Oh, Alex Jones is sounding crazy because he's talking about turning frogs gay or something." Well, it turned out he wasn't going far enough. They weren't turning the frogs gay. The chemicals were turning the frogs transgender. It was like you'd have to Google it for all the details because it's been like a year since I've read.
Female frogs wanted to be guy frogs. Like, how do you?
No, like it changed the gender of the frog or something like that. Yeah, I mean, if you can Google that shit and read up on it to get like the exact details, because I'm a little fuzzy on all the details right now. But I remember that story but I remember people were like making fun of Alex Jones for that shit. They're like, what a fucking moron, gay frogs. He was going on about gay frogs, but it turned out like, no, actually it wasn't gay frogs. It was transgender frogs. But but what it was is like the goofiness of of it, masked the fact that it was a massive corporate malfeasance story, where just corporations just another story where corporations just don't give a fuck what they do to our drinking water, our environment, and look at that. Now you got fucking transgender frogs in this pond, and they do all that fracking, and now half the drinking water in fucking Oklahoma you can set on fire. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this is an entertaining game. It's a very dirty game, but it's a very entertaining game to watch.
Yeah, it is.
And it'd be nice to see if Mexico could just get a goal home. Come on, Mexico.
What stream are you guys watching off of?
I'm just watching the
Television.
FS1 stream off of the FS1 app.
Oh, okay.
You don't have Fox Sports 1 up there, Goj?
No, none of that.
They don't have any real TV in Canada.
Canada.
See? Oh, yeah, eh?
Oh, that was good. That was good. Sound like you're from Manitoba. You guys want to pick here for Japanese baseball?
Yes, sir.
Let's do SoftBank minus 125.
SoftBank minus 125.
That's Fukuoka.
The Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks. Who they playing?
Oryx, right?
I'm pulling the game up now. Let me see.
They're
We
playing.
have no Fukuoka SoftBank. They're playing the Cebu Lions.
Oh yeah, that's with Wataru Kimugu, whatever his name is. Yeah, I like that one. They're at home too.
I got them at minus 135. That's 10 cents worse than what you just gave it at.
Yeah, they'll win this game on the money line. I would not take them by on a run line, but minus 135, they'll still get it done at. That's my favorite one.
It's a high total for a Japanese game too. It's 9.5 and juice to the over.
9.5 juice to the over.
Yeah.
I'd even maybe take a Cebu team total under then. I don't think they're going to hit Ariel Miranda nearly as well. He's a decent pitcher.
They don't let me bet team totals on the Japanese baseball.
If it was 4.5, I don't think they're getting 5 runs.
A lot of ties in Japanese baseball.
Not as much actually. I'd say like 1 or 2 a month.
Yeah, I mean every one of these teams seems to have at least one tie. Some of them got like 4.
Oryx is known for ties. Shiba, Nippon.
I don't know if I like that better than what the MLB does or not. You know, after 12 innings saying fuck it, it's a tie, let's move on with our lives. Then the MLB will just force you to go 22 innings if you have to.
Yeah, I like what they do over here.
Just make you keep on going.
No, I like how they cut it off after 12. Makes it more intense.
How do they deal with the ties in the standings? Is it like the NFL where they just say doesn't count, and then you just take the win percentage from your wins and losses?
That's what I imagine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because I know in the NFL that's what they do with the tie. You know,
they'll look at run differential and stuff like that.
Oh wow. Is there a playoffs in Japanese baseball, or is it just the winner of each division?
Oh no, it's playoffs, top 3 in each league.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so bottom 3 in each are out, top 3 in each are in, and they're about halfway through, a little more than half. They have 152, I think, or 142 games.
I'll throw a half a unit on the SoftBank Hawks.
I like SoftBank tonight, yeah.
Why the hell not?
Let's do it, brother. Yeah. Where is it? So SoftBank. Oh, it's in Fukuoka. So.
Oh, his elbow bent the wrong way, bro. Oh, fuck.
Dislocation. In the U.S.?
Oh, Mexico. Fuck me.
Done.
Whose?
Some guy on fucking Mexico.
Jesus.
That did not look good.
It's not good for us.
Corey says, get this Mexican off the field. Viper wants to know how this game's still 0-0. I agree, Viper. There's been it seems like there's been a pretty good amount of scoring opportunities. And
what stream are you? Oh, no, you guys aren't streaming. I already asked.
Oh, I see it.
Bro, that looked like it hurt.
That was also a bad tackle. Ow, that did look like it hurt. And that was a bad foul, too, on the U.S. he got tackled. You can't tackle a guy like that in soccer.
Deer Slayer says, spray him with the freeze can and let's go.
Pretty well.
I love it.
I mean, you don't need your arm in soccer, do you? What's with the stretcher? They got the stretcher on his fucking arm. Get the fuck out of here. What are we going to get, like 5 minutes of stoppage time in this first half because of this? Oh, they're giving you 1 minute stoppage time? The dude's got a broken elbow. They're like, yeah, 1 minute stoppage time. They're going to have to add like 3 more minutes of stoppage time because this guy is... Yeah, Corey, exactly. You don't need an elbow in soccer.
Dave could have very well nailed this with fucking Mexico in penalty kicks or extra time.
Yeah.
Why didn't we take the under here, man? We should have just bet that under. I mean, everything was saying this is going to be an under. We should have just bet it.
Yeah, but you would be shitting right now with all these opportunities.
Yeah, that's true. You could tell, like, these two teams don't really like each other. They're like, rah. Pretty good rivalry with the U.S. and Mexico, I guess.
Trying to find the stream here.
Oh, his elbow don't look that bad. I mean, he's moving it. It ain't broken. Probably
Deer Slayer has USA no goal first half. Cash it. Good for you, buddy.
I didn't have any halftime goals or halftime props, but that definitely sounded like a good bet to me.
I love how when Sean talks in just certainties, USA winning this game. Do we really know though? I don't have a fucking clue before this game. Do we really know?
I know, Jay. I don't know.
There should have been at least 4 or 5 goals. I mean, every time I watch a soccer match, there should always be at least 4 or 5 goals. You know what I mean? There's always, they had a good opportunity. They missed their opportunity. Like, literally, every fucking soccer match I watch, there's like 3, 4, 5 different times when you're like, well, that should have been a goal.
Viper says soccer is ridiculously unpredictable. You can't even kick a ball straight. How are you supposed to predict a winner?
It's like golf.
Corey said, love it, Sean. Let's go. Fucking ball buster. Yeah, it definitely feels like this. But then again, who knows? Somebody could score 3 goals in the second half.
Mexico,
they did that against Canada. They scored 2.
Yeah, fuck Canada. Canada's stupid.
Hey, fuck you.
It's cold up there.
It's beautiful.
Mexico's hot.
Goji shitting out this New York Knicks first half money line.
Oh, no. What is it now?
It's 38-35. How much time you got left?
Let me get back to it.
What'd you lay? $5,000 to win 2,500, Goji?
No. I laid. It was minus 220, so I laid $22. I didn't lay much, just to make 10.
I don't think he's shitting it out, Jay.
I'm not sure. I didn't lay 220. No, this is a small, like, quarter bet.
How cool was the little FightCast graphic that we had on the thumbnail?
I thought it was pretty cool, indeed. How does it always determine what's going to be in the thumbnail? Because sometimes I look at the thumbnails and it's like just a random shot of you or me or whatever.
So I you know what? But I could change it and customize it. So I just started putting our Sports Keg logo in every time, and for the FightCast, do the FightCast logo.
Yeah.
You should do like thumbnails of like super attractive supermodels and stuff.
So when they click it and they see our face, they're like, "What the fuck?"
But at least we get the click. Because then we get the click.
No.
We're like, wow, there's going to be a big titty supermodel on this chat. and then they'll click on it. But then they'll be like, oh, well, these guys are pretty cool. We'll stay and watch them and give them a thumbs up. They tricked me, but good for them for tricking me.
Okay, I like it now.
You don't think that's how it would work out, Jason?
What is going on with that guy's hair exactly? That's
What guy's hair?
That's sitting in the third seat from the left.
I don't know. Let's see.
All right, tomorrow's Monday.
Yep.
New week. You're working tomorrow night?
Yeah, I work at I got to get up at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I'm gonna work till later on, but
So I'm looking on Twitter now. So Trump is lashing out on Fox News's weekend anchors.
Why?
So he's mad at Fox. I don't know. He's mad at Fox News now. I mean, they spend half the time blowing him. How the fuck can he be mad at Fox News? Literally just 2 hours ago, he said, watching at Fox News weekend anchors is worse than watching low ratings fake news CNN or lying Brian Williams. Remember when he totally fabricated a war story trying to make himself into a hero and got fired? A very dishonest journalist.
So
Although
he
that's true that he did
started.
that, he did not get fired. He got suspended for 6 months.
So he started breaking balls with Fox News,
Hold on. Hold on. It's a tweet stream. I'm still reading.
and then he went to town on CNN.
And Brian Williams from MSNBC. Okay. And the crew of degenerate Comcast, NBC/MSNBC Trump haters who do whatever Brian and Steve tell them to do. Like CNN, NBC is also way down in ratings. But Fox News, who failed in getting the very boring Democratic debates, is now loading up with Democrats and even using fake, unsourced New York Times as a source of information. Ask the Times what they paid for the Boston Globe and what they sold it for. Lost $1.5 billion, or their old headquarters building disaster, or their unfunded liability. Fox News is changing fast, but they forgot the people who got them there. He's mad at Fox News for some reason, and I'm okay. He's mad at all the media, though.
Fox. I'd love to know what he heard on Fox this weekend to make him go off. Oh, by the way, that Roger Ailes show started.
Oh, they use New York Times as a source. That's what it is. He's ripping Fox News for using New York Times as a source.
The Roger Ailes show, how he built Fox News, started on HBO last week. So tonight's the second episode.
Roger Ailes the one who sexually harassed all those chicks, or was it Murdoch?
That was Ailes.
Oh, okay.
Heat win by 12, by the way. I called that too. I don't know what I do without you, Sean. Ragu says, what's up? You must be exhausted, Jay. What's up, Goo?
President's weird.
I'll tell you, man, Russell Crowe as a really fat Roger Ailes is fantastic.
What was that?
Russell Crowe's wearing like a fucking fat suit. He's wearing like this huge fat suit playing Roger Ailes. So funny.
Yeah.
Fat suit. Anyway, I'm just gonna be right back. I'm getting the Blizzard that I picked up from Dairy Queen.
You get that Blizzard in you, bro.
Oh, I'm going through Twitter, right? And here's another clip of Masvidal knocking out. I mean, I must have seen him knock Askren out like a million times now. Man, how he did that. Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Wow, 44-41 New York.
At the half, you got it?
3 minutes left in the game.
Oh, what a sweat.
This is a real ass clencher.
Here's another Ann Coulter tweet. The country has been lost. However, I'm determined to go down swinging by ruining soccer for as many people as possible. Fucking Ann Coulter. Like, what is she so mad about?
Crazy.
Oh my god. People in the media just always seem angry.
Ragu, I sent you an invite, bud, if you want to come hang out. They called the race for a rain out.
What race?
Daytona, didn't you say that?
Oh no, but I think it got finalized though.
Oh, they finished it?
No, like they called it, but like it's past a certain amount of laps. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. After if they call it for the night after they're halfway done.
That's what happened.
Yeah, so I had a half unit on Logano and a half unit on Hamlin Ragu, and they both got into a major accident because it's Daytona. So we'll be back to like regular handicapping next week.
Yeah, there was an Xfinity Series won that race.
That's crazy, man.
Which you never had a Daytona,
that tells you everything you need to know about Daytona.
About and what happened in that race.
Xfinity drivers.
Never heard of them. All right, we're up by 5. RJ Barrett's got 5, 3 rebounds, 1 assist.
Jay, what are you going to do tomorrow with 0 games? It's going to suck, bro. It's one less day I can make money to pay the fucking rent. But what I'll do is we'll be hanging out tomorrow fucking with the home run derby.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm forced to take a couple days off. Not much I can do.
Can't you just sell some bread?
Oh, well, my guys are selling bread 7 days a week. They work every day.
Are you going to go in?
So I make money from that, but not enough after I pay them, not enough to pay my bills, but some money, it helps.
Well, I mean, don't you got any like new bread products that you can try to sell to grocery stores and ask for like a feature or something to bread to?
I don't really sell to grocery stores. It's like a lot of restaurants, diners, bagel shops, places like that, not like huge chain grocery stores.
Like a Walmart.
Oh my God, that's your problem, dude. You got to get yourself a feature of bread in a Walmart or something. That
would be huge. I used to provide the bagels for one of the ShopRites. it would be like 15 cases of bagels every morning at 5 a.m. outside of ShopRite.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the fuck's a ShopRite?
It's like one of the huge chain grocery stores on the Northeast.
Oh goddamn, dude! Get yourself some more ShopRites.
If you can get a good diner, man, like I have a place that buys $1,000 worth of bread a week at a really busy diner. It's just they use me for all their loaves of breads, all their rolls, all sorts of shit.
And they turn it over quick, eh?
Yeah, that every week, every day, my guys are there with about 7 boxes of shit, and they're open 7 days a week.
That's a good client.
But I'll be honest, it's going to be nice to take a couple days off of just looking at numbers, trying to figure out how I'm going to make money today.
Yeah, I just kind of enjoy the little things, I guess, now in life.
When are we back to a slate?
Friday
for MLB. And what days do we have WNBA games this week? Oh, Tuesday night MMA. Dana White's Tuesday night contender series. Now that I know that DraftKings has lines for that every Tuesday. Is there any way to figure out who's going to be fighting on that show beforehand so I could watch tape on them tomorrow night?
When do they tell you? Not till the day?
I don't know. I don't know if DraftKings has lines up already. I doubt it if they do.
But could you cap the matches tonight for Tuesday?
If they were available, yeah. Well, I won't tonight because I'm just gonna fucking veg and watch a couple movies. But tomorrow night, after we are on for the home run derby, I'll be able to. Yeah, I don't see any lines yet for Tuesday night. But as long as I can get the list of fighters.
53-43, Jay.
Nice. Way to go. That was a good call.
Never in doubt.
The matchups were announced, Corey. Do you know where I could check that out?
Yeah, this Ignas Brezdikas, he's pretty good for you guys. We've got 13.
Brezdikas.
Yeah.
Wait, we took the Michigan rookie?
I guess he's 2 for 2 from 3, 13 points, 4 rebounds. He's doing pretty good. He's got the most points on the team. I think on the court. No.
Oh, UFC.com. Joe Selecki, Jesse James Wallace. Nobody has lines on them though, right? Ramon, where'd you get those lines from, buddy? You got them up already at your book?
No way, Ramon.
Oh, I got to copy and paste these lines.
So, heck of a UFC card.
All right, I'll talk to you later, Jay.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Later, dude.
Later.
Thank you for the lines, man. Yeah, so we'll be good. If there's anything worth betting on Tuesday night, I'll let you guys know.
Yep.
After I watch whatever tape I can find on these people.
Wow, 57-43 blew him out. Knicks are looking good, Jay.
Only 4 fights?
Oh, another dirty play. Someone hit one of the American players by the looks of it. Oh, nothing much. Oh, you landed on him after, though. You have to hoist the cup, AJ.
Yeah, I laid 140 for 100. But I also have them $50 in regulation.
What line did you get?
Plus 135.
Okay. Let's go. I'm watching the game now here. A lot of flopping there. Come on. Bad pass. Well, Mexico guy just threw the choke at him. Yeah, the under looked like 1-0 might win this game, Jay.
Yeah.
Not seeing a whole. I know USA had their chances.
I'm not seeing a whole lot here, man.
No.
What can you get under 1.5 goals for right now?
I imagine what 270 minus 250.
Under 1.5 minus 185. Under 2.5 minus 950. Wow.
Holy fuck. That's almost worth the over 2.5.
They almost scored. Holy shit.
Who, USA? Shit.
Another corner kick. What a huge stop.
That was a good slide tackle, yeah.
Wow, man. I might have to take under 1.5 at minus 195. Does anybody see 2 goals getting scored?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I had minus 250, the line I was coming up with, just top of my head, but I do like that. But let's see, corner, nice corner. Oh, wow! He saved a goal with his head.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Mexico or USA can't get a break.
It went through. Are you fucking high, man? Come on, bro.
What?
It went right through his fucking legs.
America scored?
You just kicked across to nobody, bro.
Wow.
Oh my God, did he whiff it? Did he just whiff a goal?
I'm not there yet.
Dude, that was a guaranteed 1-0 right there by Mexico. He just whiffed it.
I feel like Mexico has a problem finishing these games out.
The whiff?
If you are a whiff.
Minus 200 on under 1.5 goals must be just a fucking guarantee.
Oh, he just let it go right through the box. No one got a foot on it. And then he kicks it to no one. Wow. Yeah, the guy missed it, but he wasn't even close.
Oh, we got a free kick here. That little kid right there on Mexico is fucking playing his ass off right now.
Nice. Let's go. What do we got going here? Boom.
Oh, this is big. This free kick could be big.
Grazie.
This could put us up 1-0 here.
All right, then.
What's up?
What's going on, Ragu?
Man, I tell you what a fucking weekend with baseball for me.
Why?
Oh my God. So I came on with you guys 4th of July night, was it?
Yeah.
So Friday, I put out, I played 3 games, but I said, you know what? I'm tired of this BS. I'm going to try something different just to shake things up a little bit out of the ordinary because, you know, I was doing pretty decent, but, you know, anyways, I said, if I go on a strong run here, I'm going to make a ton of money one way or the other. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. There's no two ways about it. So anyways, I played 3 games. I played 2+ dogs on the run line and a total, and they all come in. So how I played them is I played them straight. I round robin them, and I put them all in a parlay. So 7 separate bets for about I only played for 1 unit. So I hit for like 20. About 24 units. Then the next day, I says, I'm going to push it to 2 units, same system. Come Saturday, boom, 7-0 again for 2 units, 48 units that night. So 72 units in 2 days. And then today, and then that was Thursday and Saturday, Thursday, Friday.
Wait, you
Saturday,
were up 7,200 in baseball, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in 2 days. So anyways, the next day, this was Saturday. So yeah, I went 1 and 2 yesterday, so I lost a little bit of money, you know, on the same system. So today I said I'm gonna fire one more time to finish out the week before the All-Star break. And today I had the Pirates plus 180 minus 1.5. And then I had under in the Dodger game, and I had Cleveland minus 1.5 runs at plus 1. I think it's 125, 130, 130. Anyways, the fucking Pirates blew it late. They blew it up, and that would have been another 40-something units on that play. You know, I played 2 units each. So I wound up making 5 units for a day because I took USA, too, in the soccer early in the day for 2 units. USA minus 180. So anyways, I finished up the week pretty good.
So what system?
Nice.
What system is it that got you 40 units in a day?
Well, what I did was I took 2 money line underdog, run line underdog plays. You know, not underdog plus money plays. Like I took today I took Cleveland plus 130 on 1.5 runs, and I took Pirates. I figured Pirates had the hot bats at home. I take a shot with them, you know, because they were Milwaukee. They burnt. That was a loser I had the day before. Was Milwaukee. They lost, so I came back with Pittsburgh today. I figured, you know, I've been riding them all for the past 3 weeks, you know, with the overs in their bats. So I got off of them, and it bit me in the ass the other day. So came back with them today. I hit them on the. I didn't hit them on the. I hit them on the straight bet, but not in that system play. The system play basically is this: it's 2 dogs on the run line. I mean, 2 plus money run line plays, and either you know, an even money or a slight slight favorite, like minus 110. 120 or even money with some plus money sides on run lines. And
In
then
a parlay?
I played round robins, like 2 by 3, 3 round robins, 2 teamers, and then a straight parlay. So it's basically a 3-team parlay with 3 2-team parlays,
Right.
and then playing them straight also, you know, individually on the straight bet. So if you get 2 out of 3. Playing it that way, you're gonna make some profit, you know.
Right.
But
right.
if you lose 2 out of 3, you know you're gonna lose. But if they all come in and hit, you know, you're looking at if you're playing them for 1 unit, you're probably looking at a minimum of 20 something, you know, depending on the odds of the plus money. You're looking at least a 20 unit, you know, 20 unit to 25 unit hit.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's very vulnerable though. It's real vulnerable. It's not a high percentage play like I'm sure if Ant broke it down, he can probably give me all the numbers and probably make me throw up if I had to think about it. But me being a gambler like I am, and I'm a handicapper, but I'm also you know, sometimes I'm better a gambler than I am a handicapper, and that's how you can make the big score, you know. Then so I gave it a shot. I was pretty happy with the results.
So you had a good weekend then?
Had a great weekend. I mean, this weekend, like even though I lost the Pittsburgh game, I still came out a little bit ahead of the game. You know, I came up like 5 units up because of the dog prices. But it's very vulnerable. If you lose one, you should be okay making a little bit of money. But if you lose 2, you're going to be minus units. And then if you lose all 3, you're basically going to lose even money on the units because most of your prices are going to be plus. So the juices are going to carry out. Just the straight up percentages will beat you there, you know, because if you lose 3, you're going to go 0-7 for the day, you know, because you got 7 separate bets. You got the 3-teamer, you got the 3 by 2s, and then you got the straight ups, you know, you got the single plays. It's vulnerable, you know, it's very vulnerable, but if you hit, so, you know, you're going to clean up.
For sure.
Yeah, so that's it. And then, what else happened? Oh yeah, Daytona got rained, right? Did you say it finished up, Daytona? Did they score it official?
I saw that it was official on this Xfinity.
Yeah.
It became official because they were more than halfway done with the race.
Yeah. That's not the first time that's happened with that race. So it happens. Mm-hmm. That's that time of the year. It's in Florida. It's hot, it's muggy, it's raining, it's thunderstorms. You know, they try to run the race at night when they put them lights in years ago, you know, to figure, you know, people stay cooler at night watching the race. It's not, you know. And I mean, it's a great idea, but sometimes it works out this way too, you know, for the most part, but not all the time, once in a while. But there's usually some kind of delay tied in with the 400 race down there. How about the golf? How'd you guys do with the golf today?
Oh, well. Jay?
Well.
I got somebody shot an eagle on the 18th hole to beat me.
Holy shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but Goji live bet the guy that beat me, so he won. So that was good.
All right.
love it.
Well, if you got to lose
Yeah.
to somebody, you might as well lose to Goji. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it in the family, or unless he's going to be a prick and stand, and rub it into you.
No. We looked it up and we saw that he was good on the 18th hole. He was birdie par birdie. So
Oh,
I
wow.
thought, yeah, he's got a shot, and he fucking eagles it to
So
go
who
ahead.
was
by
it?
one.
Who was it?
Oh, what was his name? Wolf.
Matt Wolf beat Bryson DeChambeau.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I know DeChambeau was a big a lot of people on DeChambeau.
Yeah, I got him at plus 280 before the round.
Yeah, well, that's not bad. That's good.
Yeah,
I had a good.
that's good.
I had a good. I made about $4,000 between Wednesday and today.
That's solid.
yeah.
That's solid. That's good work there.
That Kitten's Joy, eh?
Oh yeah, the Henley.
Oh yeah,
Henley's
you
joint.
hit the race.
Let me tell you what happened there. The only thing I was interested, not that I even looked at the program prior, but I knew about the race card that was coming up at Belmont for that Saturday, and the main races were like 8 through 10, and I just said, you know what, I'm not going to get involved in the undercard, even though there's a lot of good races underneath. I said I'm just gonna play a pick three and keep it real simple. Play like $5 pick three, which is like $40. And I'm gonna just fire off on. I'm gonna single promises fulfilled. Who won the race easily?
Mhm.
He won going away. And then the next race is the one I told you guys. It was wide open. I says take 2 Chad Brown horses with this Henley's Joy because Kitten's Joy on the turf. I love that. I always play that. Not that it's the first time out because it was a stake race, but I always usually bet Kitten's Joy's horses on the turf. It's just something I do. Anyways. I see he came in and he paid like $43 to win or whatever it was, a big price. And then I says, "Wow, I'm in good shape." I says, "Now, because I says I got the first leg, I got the second leg. I says I got 2 horses in the third leg. I got the favorite, and I think I got like a medium price horse for just to back it up." I said this other horse I like too, but anyways, the horse I picked to win, he came second. So, and I think the pick three paid like $400 something for the $2 bet. So it would have been about $1,000. Yeah. And you know the sad thing about it? I didn't have a effing penny on that horse to win at $43. And usually I usually play each, I'm playing. Yeah. I didn't that's what kicks my ass because I'm saying, no, I didn't even put a fucking dime on that horse and he finishes first and it's $43. That's like me handing somebody a lottery ticket and not making a penny, you know what I mean? But what are you gonna do?
Wasn't it the 13 that got second in that?
Which one?
It was the 6.
Oh yeah.
The Kitten Joy.
Yeah. It was. I think that's the other horse I like too. Wasn't it?
13.
Don't tell me that they get even more sick.
Yeah, it's one of the Chad Brown.
Yeah. Well, Chad had.
It was one of the Chad Brown, but then the other one was number 8, the Social Paranoia. I was actually looking at him, and he got third. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Number 8 horse.
Yeah.
But it was Franco was on him.
Oh, Manny Franco. Yeah, I told you Franco's another. Yeah, he probably went off.
He's a long
good
shot.
Price too.
Yeah, so I took a shot with him, and Lescano was on Kitten's Joy.
Yeah. See those are the little nuances about racing. That's why I try to explain to people. It's not always about. It's not always about having the best horse. It's always having the right horse in the right situation. Like when Rosario won the Belmont with Sir Winston, and I cut a little video on it. I says, there's nobody better that taking on a closing shot horse than Rosario. Rosario is always good at firing that one time. He's got like that clock in his head. If he's got a deep closer, he's the best in the business at doing that. And then sure enough, at the Belmont, he knew he had a horse that would be a half-mile run there, and he just timed it perfectly with Winston and won the race. So it's just being in the right spot, at the right time, and it's a lot of luck too. Obviously, we know that.
Yeah.
So
there's another upset. Who won that one? You got second. Who was the one that got first? That horse came out of nowhere. think it was the 4.
Yeah,
Wasn't
I don't know who was riding it. I didn't look back. I know it was Junior Alvarado that was riding that horse.
Yes.
Provocative or something like that.
Oh, the 2-horse. The 2-horse. It's provocative. Yeah.
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 I looked at him too originally. I think he was like he wasn't a real long shot. He was like I think $11 or 11 9-2 or 6-1 or something like that. It was like $12 horse.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
what he paid, but he was well respected. So it wasn't like it was a fluke.
They made it was a nice pull they had with him. He came in between 2 horses, I'm pretty sure, and he just darted right around the last turn there.
Yeah.
It was a nice run.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, Belmont's done a real nice job this year with with the cards that they've had, going into the summer months. Because see, the thing about Belmont now is, Saratoga is going to open up in a few weeks, so a lot of these guys are going to run these big races in Saratoga, and not that those races at Belmont weren't sneeze that because they were pretty decent purse, $300,000, $500,000 races, but when they start running these big races in Belmont, these guys you're gonna see the same horses going upstate, running in Belmont because they're using these races to tune them up for the big money races in Belmont. So
Yeah.
and you just never know, they want to win these races, but you might not get their best effort, and that's why I kind of like the Kitten's Joy horse. I figured Chad Brown is going to take all 4 of those horses to Saratoga. And, he'd probably like to win that race, but it probably wasn't a top priority for him. He's more pointed towards Saratoga. So I figured Kitten's Joy would be a good spot to fire him in there and maybe steal a race.
War of Will is going to be racing there, I think, end of this month.
Oh, yeah.
The 29th, Saratoga.
Yeah. Oh, he'll be in the Travers.
Yeah, is that the Travelers?
Yeah. We'll all be in Miami for that.
How long is the Saratoga track open for, Regu?
What they do, they do Saratoga and Del Mar for that matter. It's like it's usually like a six week meet. So they start like middle part of July, and they run to like right after Labor Day. So it's right around 6.5 weeks, depending how it falls.
Gotcha.
But they run the same time. Most people want to be in Saratoga, but I mean a lot of people go to Del Mar too. But everybody wants to win a race at Saratoga, so it's more of a prestige thing, And but yeah, and then they'll run that same race in Del Mar. It's called the Pacific Classic. It usually runs like not the same day, but like either right before or right after the Travers race up in Saratoga.
It'd probably be more anticipated with how much Santa Anita's gotten hit this year.
Oh yeah,
you think?
Yeah. I
Really
mean, Santa, they've had I was really surprised that they didn't utilize the Del Mar track more, just for that reason. You figured they would have worked something out, because I know, that really hurt Bob Baffert's program this year, because, he's always, even though he's always in the Derby, like he had 3 Derby horses, but his whole program was a little bit off, just because of that. And that's a big factor, because it's just like our athletes, when they come out and, like these pitchers, they're used to getting up at a certain time in the morning and pitching on a certain rotation. The horses are the same thing with their trainers. If they get out of sync just a little bit.
I sent it, you fuck.
What happened?
This motherfucker is impatient, though. He is so impatient. Max.
Oh, he wants to get in, Max?
He sends me a DM. Like I never look at Twitter ever. I get a DM. Jay, answer your DM. Send the invite ASAP. This motherfucker. Then I get look at the chat with fucking 11 exclamation points in a row. This mother cunt.
Wow. Get him in here.
Maxie.
Holy shit.
So I did DJ Big Boss and I, Has he been on your show yet? Have you had him on?
I
Has he
tried to
been-
get him on today. I sent him the invite, but he said he was going to come on, and then he said
Yeah.
something came up.
Yeah, well,
He said he was there with his fam. Yeah, something was up.
yeah, we did we cut a little promo video for we're doing a little magazine. If you don't mind, I could say something, right? For a quick
Of course.
Yeah, we did we're doing a little promo on some of this college football preview stuff, and basically we're looking at some magazines, that they sell at the newsstands. Like we're doing all the football annuals and shit like that. So we're explaining, we're doing like little 10-minute, 15-minute videos on what's in the magazine and what to expect and all that shit. So we had some issues today going back and forth with sending the data to one another because like I'll
Go
send the
Mexico, bitch. Put it on the board. Let's go.
Put it on the board.
Let's go. I want this 200 to cap this fucking week off. All right, my bad.
No, it's all right.
My bad. Go ahead, Ragu.
Something good.
Sorry.
We're just cutting a couple videos. We're doing like one a week or one every 2 weeks until college football starts. And
Nice,
we're
man.
We're just previewing something, a little content to throw out there for people to.
Anytime that you wanna promote a show, just DM me and I'll throw you on one night.
All right, that sounds good. That's good.
And you better invite me to your fucking
Absolutely.
Football show.
You want to hear something funny? Because we talked about that. We brought that up in the preview, like right at the closing, which says, we're going to have special guests. We're going to give you guys, picks and all that shit, and the content's going to be good. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have invites. We're going to have guys like you, Max, Gokster, all the guys that we run with. All you guys are going to be involved with it too.
Can you imagine playing softball with this fucking kid? This motherfucker.
You know what? I need to fucking come on here. I need to fucking put some shit fucking straight. You know what happened? We fucking lost. You know what you know what happened? We lost because a bunch of fucking dudes can't commit to fucking playing games. So we have to put out the C fucking lineup, and fucking I'm missing my whole infield, and I got guys playing infield that can't throw from fucking second base to
You
third.
were playing with the Bad News Bears tonight?
Oh my god, these guys were fucking pathetic, bro. I was batting in the 2-hole. I was just like, I'm dumbfounded, bro. I'm like, have these guys ever played baseball, softball, or any kind of fucking sport with a bat and ball in their life? I was like, if I was bigger, I would have started punching people in the face.
Maxwell, for 73 minutes. For 73 minutes, I watched this very entertaining game with no goals, and then you pop on, and we get a goal, 1-0 Mexico.
That's right, baby. Let's cash out plus 140. I want it. I want it.
I bet another 100. I bet another 100 on them to win the cup.
Yeah, I got it to win the cup and to on the money line. So I'm looking very nice right now. Didn't watch a minute of the game. Saw the game as I was walking back to my fucking place. Saw it was 0-0. Saw American pushing a Mexican. I'm like, yeah, do that. Push someone. But yeah. Let's get that fucking win. Let's get that fucking win.
I love the DM I got. Jason, look at your DM.
Yeah.
I want an invite ASAP.
Yeah, because I don't know what happened to the invite from before. You must have started a new stream.
Well, I've been on for longer than 8 hours. They cut me off.
I didn't anticipate you being on past fucking 9 o'clock. So I was like, okay, I need to get on this shit ASAP Rocky before they fucking turn off like every Wednesday with Jimmy.
No, you're good to go now.
I need to get on with the big ragu. Fuck, man.
Hey, listen, I seen it. I says, Jesus Christ, this guy's still on it. Now he's covering the Copa. The cup, the Mexican Cup game?
Ragu, we put in like 20 hours almost this weekend, bro.
Wow. God bless, man. God bless.
Hey, listen, he's putting money. He's putting money in people's pocket just like you do. So it's great to have another freaking big head on. Yeah. It helps.
Here's to you guys.
Cheers to you, Big Ragu.
Salud.
Salud, Ragu. And the hack game is strong tonight, my friend.
Yeah, I got my HD, my Harley Davidson cap on tonight. So I figured
what happened? What were you on today? You have any action today?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you today. I did the same thing. I had Cleveland money line,
Yeah.
and then I had then in the parlay, the round robin and the parlay and the straight, I had them minus 1.5 plus 130, and then I had the under in the LA Dodger game, which that snuck in there, 8.5 and went to 8, and then I had and I had Pittsburgh also minus the 1.5 runs, but I had it straight, which I didn't tweet that out, but I tweeted out the minus 1.5 for that system I was doing, and it lost by they were up 6-3 and then blew it and went. They won by 6-5. They scored 2 runs in the top of the 8th. I think Milwaukee did. So they kind of busted my nut on that one. But that would have been. That's what I was telling you. If that would have came in, forget it, man. I would have crushed over 100 units this weekend on baseball. But instead, I walked away with about 80 something.
Yeah, that's still
around
very
robin.
nice. Yeah, that's still.
Oh,
very
that's crazy.
Nice. Yeah,
If you told me I could go 21 out of fucking 28 games on a weekend, I'd forget about it.
yeah, guys are
Yeah,
lucky
maybe
to
about it.
freaking win 80 units in their lifetime, So
Yeah.
definitely keep it real like that.
Were you on
But
Oakland today?
the Oakland, I've been playing a lot of Oakland first 5 action today. I didn't touch the Oakland game because I was just kind of zeroed in on some of the earlier stuff, and I didn't get involved with the Oakland. I think they were all pretty much early because there's no night game on Sunday night this week.
Yeah.
This weekend. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get involved in like the late afternoon stuff. I just kind of focused on the early stuff.
Cleveland was a winner today, right? They got it done.
Oh yeah. They were up big, like 10-1. They were up big, and then the other thing I did take the Toronto over in the contest, but that I didn't put no money on that one. That was a contest play. I took over to the 9.5 runs a day or 10 runs or whatever the hell it was. That was a loser. Yeah, I think they won 6-1. They beat the Orioles, the Jays.
Yeah, 5-1, 6-1.
Oh, it looks like everyone that was on the Philly live over when they got that 10 or 10.5 hit that when 11 fucking came through. That's nice.
I think the only baseball game I bet today was Oakland.
Yeah, that's Oakland. Oakland's got. They were playing Seattle. They
Houston
they
came
smashed.
back. Wow.
Houston
They
came back,
smashed.
Max. They were down 8-4.
Wow.
Remember?
Yeah, I
Ant with the
know.
fucking plus 300.
I know. And then I saw that it was
Yeah.
tied. I was like, shit. Good for Ant. Nice job. But fucking next time, try and fucking tell Jay so he can fucking bet it.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Like, real
Where's
talk.
Ant tonight?
Ant was on earlier.
Yeah, I figured. Well, hell, if you were on 20 hours today, he had to be on at least 4 or 5 of those
Yeah,
hours, right?
he was on for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
He played golf today, and he works early. He's up at like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Well, see, I get up early too. I leave my house usually around 5:30, 5:45. So I don't take Geritol or nothing like that, but I go to sleep probably around 11ish, and I sleep about 5-6 hours. That's all the sleep I need. And then I got to squeeze. Go ahead.
No, that's a good thing about living on the East Coast because all the sports, it all revolves pretty much about what's going on the East Side.
Yeah, that's true. But sometimes, with these West Coast games, it's hard to try to stay up. Not that I watch them all, but I'll go back and see some highlights like the next morning of what happened on the East Coast. Because I got DirecTV, so I have like I'm watching like all the games on the channel 720. It kind of got the little boxes, got like eight boxes going, and I'll flip them back and forth, seeing what comes on. If something's going on, I'll go back, and then I'll just read the box scores the next day and just kind of keep some notes. That's about my extent of handicapping for baseball.
Yeah, box scores are very important. You can learn a lot from box scores.
I mean, just for the results. Then I'll study the pitching matchups and the batters and stuff like that. And then I like looking at like the last 3 games. I'll focus in on like the last 3 games and see how they're pitching in form, or and then look at previous matchups. How they played one another in the past. The matchups on the pitching side. Sometimes you put too much stock in it. I mentioned that the other night. Sometimes you put a lot of stock into the pitchers, And I mean, that's like the quarterback of a football team. Same difference. But it's a different game, baseball. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's incredibly hard to cap. That's why I leave it to the more skilled
It's tough,
guys.
man.
Yeah.
I laugh. A lot of guys say baseball is the easiest sport. I mean, to me, I think it's. I'm not gonna. I know football is definitely the toughest sport to crack the number, but baseball, yeah, if you look at it certain ways, but the thing that gets you in baseball is the odds. The odds, they'll take you down quick if you let it, especially if you're chasing big prices.
Yeah, if you're laying a lot of juice, for sure.
If I didn't have other sports to bet and I just had to bet baseball during these months, I'd have to go get a fucking job, man.
Yeah, I feel like college basketball is the easiest sport to beat. I think that always has been.
You're very good at that, my man. So there's very few people that have the knowledge and can spit the fire that you spit on college basketball, man. So kudos to you on that.
Oh,
no doubt about it.
I appreciate that.
The only guy that might even come close to you is, and I know you know him, is Peterson out on the West Coast.
Oh yeah, the Godfather Volume. That's what I gave him as a nickname.
I mean, you're up in the stratosphere with him, my man. So there's not too many people that could do what you do. So keep it up.
I appreciate it. Hope to do it all year again for everybody. So it's fun stuff. Yeah, it's fun stuff.
Hey, did Jimmy make it up? Are you hanging out with Jimmy at all while he's up in Toronto?
I goddamn expect him to fucking call me on the goddamn phone and be like, yo, I need to fucking hang out with you fucking one-on-one. But yeah, I intend on it.
Is he already up there or is he making his trip up there?
I'm not sure. I haven't spoken to him yet.
Yeah, all right.
I would assume that he's in travel and then he's going to freaking do his family thing for a day or two because he's going to be up there for 8 days.
Are you going to do remote?
He'll say something in the group chat, brother.
So when he goes on the road and he's not on technically vacation, is he going to be working while he's up there, or is he just going to somebody covering for him?
I don't think he's going to be working because there isn't going to be baseball, so there isn't going to be stuff to bet on, enough content to bet on. I don't think.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
That's
the perfect time.
Yeah, I think that's why he's able to get away for that long. I think it's pretty much the only time throughout the year, aside from Christmas.
Nice timed break.
The dog days of summer, right, Jay?
Yeah, man. Amen.
For sure.
So we all need to fucking decompress and let our brains relax. Especially as much shit as we look at all the data and all the studying and all the reading and tape and all that shit. So it's almost like a vacation in itself, to have this game. Like I had one of my friends. He says, "Hey, give me." He made me laugh. He sent me a DM. He says, "Can you give me a play on WNBA?" I says, "No, fuck you." I says, "You do it yourself." I don't know shit about WNBA.
Yeah, these 3 days that we're gonna have off is gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
So you shutting it all down too, right? You ain't gonna be talking about nothing the whole lot.
Tomorrow night we'll be on for the home run derby.
Oh, that's true, right? You got the
and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we're not going to be on probably. I'll write my MMA articles for Odds Market, and then we'll come back on Friday.
How much stoppage time do you guys think is going to come in this game?
6 minutes, maybe 7 minutes.
That much?
Dude. Five.
I was hoping for fucking 3 or 4.
I could be wrong.
I'd say 4. I'd say 4 or 5.
Yeah. Are you watching it?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
How about the summer league, guys? We got any experts on summer league?
Yeah,
right?
We we got games. We got a couple games that just started.
Yeah,
we got a game at 11:30. I think.
11:30. Wow.
Do we?
Who you guys on? Can you say?
I know Rail is on Portland. I think, right?
Yeah, he's on Portland.
You on the Knicks?
I was on the Knicks. They already won the first half.
Knicks are in the fourth quarter right now.
Yeah, they're bitty. They're up against Phoenix.
The only game left is Memphis and the Clippers.
Max, should we get the lineups out for you, buddy?
Memphis
You
is
want to quiz me to see if I know where they went to school? Is that what you're
No, I
trying
just
to
want
do?
to see like what do you want to compare these guys to?
I hear they got a real talented kid out of San Diego State recently.
Yeah, I wish the best for him.
He's a bum.
Who's that? The Clipper kid?
Kawhi.
The Clipper kid, Kawhi.
Memphis is
Oh,
yeah.
I turn the channel and I turn off the radio every time they start talking about it. I don't even know I don't even know the parameters of the contract. That's how much I've tuned out of it. I'm done with the NBA. If you want me to give you the colleges of the guys that are on the NBA summer league rosters, I'll do that. Otherwise, I'm eating fucking fake bacon, baby. Fake bacon.
So I cannot believe it. Ragu, earlier today, bro, right? Earlier today, the kid tells me he doesn't like mashed potatoes. Who doesn't like mashed potatoes? Max. He
Max,
hates
you don't like
mashed
potatoes?
and he hates cheesecake.
Oh wow!
I hate
cheesecake. He enjoys moose tongue with margarine on it. And he microwaves his fucking bacon, bro.
First off, it's fully cooked bacon, so microwaving it or putting it on a pan on the stovetop for 30 seconds is what you do with it regardless. Second off, mashed potatoes, the texture of it, and some significant child trauma with my father has stopped me from being able to digest or even stomach the smell, the look, the proximity of mashed potatoes.
The fucking texture of mashed potatoes is like.
Was he a food Nazi?
It's like velvet.
No, he wasn't. He just wanted me to eat everything on my plate, and I didn't want that. I'm like, give me a baked potato. Give me some fries. I'll eat potato that way with some skin on it.
You're fucking fugazi bacon. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I'm gonna eat that shit. I'm gonna fucking salivate at the mouth while it's fucking cooking in the microwave.
My wife, when she hears the word meatloaf, she gets deathly ill because her mother, same thing. When she's my wife is half Irish, half Italian, so her mom used to make meatloaf all the time. When she was a kid.
Love a good meatloaf, shepherd's pie, a good fucking. Oh man!
I says meatloaf. She says no. She says my mom used to make me eat it. I can't fucking stand it. She says now she loves mashed potatoes. She goes crazy.
Yeah, well, you know what you eat with meatloaf? A fucking heaping pile of mashed potatoes.
Right. So she must have fucking threw the fucking the meatloaf off the table and gave it to the dog and just ate a bunch of mashed potatoes. That's why she probably likes them so much.
Joe Morowski said, "I made mashed potatoes for dinner today because of Max."
Hey Max, you should go eat a mashed potato sandwich.
Never. I need the fucking potato skin on there. I need the potato skin. Just give me a baked potato with some chives.
Oh, Gerardo got his corner kick. Wow. He needed one more corner, didn't he?
Nice.
All right, let's put this fucking game away.
3 minutes. 3 minutes of at a time.
Let's put this game away. We got a nice corner kick.
I want some money. I'm a hungry hippo.
I'll take another 200.
Keep stacking them chips up.
That's it.
Max, what do you think of this Memphis team right here? They got Peyton Aldridge, Grayson Allen, Shaq Buchanan, Bruno Caboclo, whatever, Brandon Clark, Keenan Evans, Dusty Hannons, Tyler Harvey, John Conacher, Ben Lawson, Paris Lee, Dorell Moore, Ivan Rabb, Simi Shitu, that's the Canadian.
Yeah, from Vandy.
Julian Washburn and Utah Wannabe.
Yeah, I like Julian Washburn. I like Dusty Hanna. Obviously, Brandon Clark playing. Shaq Buchanan's there because he is a college teammate of John Morant. John Conacher from IPFW. Big fan of him. He's a real shooter. I think that he shoots his way onto this roster. Ivan Rabb from California. I think he's a real nice big man.
Yeah.
Really agile, athletic. It's just a matter of him developing the skill. But compared to Summer League teams, it's not that impressive. It's just they do have some guys that I've watched in college that have been able to play. So,
All
are they
right,
playing?
and we'll
Who they
get at
playing?
the Clippers.
Oh yeah,
The Clippers.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see if I can get their lineup here.
So that's who you guys are on the Clippers tonight, or in the summer league.
Do you know what the funny thing about it is? When Blake Griffin was drafted, I was a Clipper fan. I have a Clipper hat and a Clipper jersey. I haven't burned yet.
Yeah, it's coming.
It is pretty much.
Wow, that's unreal, man.
So yeah, they have Kevin Gelly, the kid from Florida State, the Canadian. So I look for him to have another big game, even though he's a bit raw, but he's obviously capable of hitting threes. He's versatile. He can attack off the dribble, and for a big man, he can move around. Obviously, Terrence Mann being there, his Florida State teammate, that's a guy who can stretch the floor. He can play defense. He can get back up and down. It'll be interesting to see what they can do. And I think that the most impressive guy is Amir Coffey. Amir Coffey at the University of Minnesota. This is a guy who has really nice tattoos.
Put it on the board.
Winner?
Yep. Winner. I guess United States is not winning that game.
I want a burrito. I want a burrito. I want a taco. I want an enchilada.
Cash it.
All right, good work. So, what is the outcome of this tournament? Does it have any bearing on selection for the World Cup? Or is this just a tournament?
No fucking idea.
Yeah,
I want to say yeah.
All I want to know, Max, is I want to know: am I taking Memphis -6 or am I taking the Clippers? That's all I want to know.
I feel like you gotta take the Clippers.
Think that 6 is too much?
I can't give you advice on this. I don't know what rotations are going to play. I don't know who's going to play and who's not going to play. I don't know who plays well together. I haven't watched anything, so I can't give you advice on what to do on this bet. I'm stating that like plainly and simply. I can't give you any advice on how to bet this.
Well, guess what? I don't care. You know these college players better than me. I just think I'm not going to hold it against you.
I just think that the Clippers have better scoring players that can take over this game. Like, I don't know.
I called this next game. Took them in the first half. They're now losing the full game.
Yeah, Jerome Robinson, freaking Angel Delgado, Jonathan Motley.
Who's that? Clippers?
He's looking at the Clippers.
That's a bunch of good young guys, yeah.
Yeah, Jerome Robinson can fucking eat against this kind of competition.
Did Delgado go to Seton Hall?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Okay, hold on. He's not on this roster. O'Shea Brissett, I don't know if he's going to play. Cliff Alexander, not a fan of him. Kelsey Gates, not a fan of him. Nigel Hayes, that's a nice player. Isaac Humphries, not really. Tremaine Isabel can score but can't hit free throws. Derek Walton Jr. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. It looks like Memphis may have a stronger team, but I think that if they want to win the game, the top
first
rotation,
half.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd bet it by the half.
That's exactly what I did with the Knicks.
Yeah, I think you got to bet it by
I did that with the Knicks.
Yeah, I think so. And I think that teams want to win, but I'm not sure.
I'm gonna bet that.
So bet it by the half as in what? Take the Clippers in the Memphis in the first half.
Yeah, I would take Memphis in the first half.
Boom! It's in for a half unit.
There you go.
I'm thinking of laying 220.
I think that
On
the
the money
Clippers can
line.
win. I think the Clippers can win this full game, but I think that I don't know. I think
You're
that
laying the full. You're laying the 220 first half. Coach,
Why not? Why not? I think Memphis can win this. I think they have the more talented team. Same thing as the New York game.
So you think in these summer league games that they're going to go with the A roster to start off with, and then kind of not say back it down late in the game, but just kind of get their good looks going early and try to carry a little momentum. And you're probably going to get a better effort early out of these guys.
I'm looking at the Grizz minus 3.5 in the minus 3.5 in the first half.
Yeah.
I got an alternate spread minus. I could take a -3, -120. That's what I'm going to take them.
Paris Lee is a decent point guard if he's going to play. You're probably going to see a lot of Yuta Watatambi from George Washington. You're probably not going to see a lot of Shitu or Ben Lawson.
Shout out to
our a really decent player also from Davidson.
Shout out to our guy RKE who just picked up 14 units off of weird props in that Mexico game. That's
nice.
What I'm about, bro.
That's nice.
Very nice.
I was going to take Mexico wins exactly by 1 at plus 300, and I didn't.
I know Edge took 2-0.
I still picked up 200.
That's all right. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
I know when you leave money on the table, that's what I get mad about.
Oh, I'm the worst. Ragu, you don't have no idea. I complain more about bets I was going to bet and didn't than bets I lose.
Or how about when you think you bet something and you go back and look and you didn't play the damn thing?
Happened to me last week, man.
Yeah.
I forgot to hit the confirm button.
I think that Bruno Cabolico and fucking Keenan Evans can fucking carry on what they did in the game against Indiana tonight. Yeah.
I don't know. What does that mean? Memphis first half?
Yeah, that's Memphis. Yeah. I think. But then the other side of me is, are they going to play the exact same rotation that they played yesterday? Or
I think I'm up 5. I think I'm up exactly 565 on the day. So I mean a half unit. That's nothing. I'm willing to throw it out there. Memphis minus
and then
3.
with the addition of Grayson Allen and Brandon Clark to that lineup already, maybe they go through these two guys.
It's in.
Okay, good. All right. I'm not betting it, but I support it.
At least you got something to root for.
I'm betting it too. Memphis.
Yeah, I'm good for the day. I'm taking my money.
Take that fucking money, Max.
Hey, Gokester, I got a question for you.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, on the White Sox picture, Giolito, right? The last couple games, he hasn't.
Yeah.
He has a couple L's in his column now. You think? I know, and then both of them have been against the Cubs, right? Or did he lose 2 against the Cubs back-to-back series, or did he kind of lose 3 in a row? But anyways, I know he's 9-1. I know he's 9-1 when
Boston. Yeah.
Was it Boston? Okay. So anyways, my question is, do you think he's been overachieving a little bit now? He's coming back down to earth, or you think he's just kind of hit a little bump in the road?
I saw him lose his fastball one game in the 5th inning, and it looked like the old Giolito. So he definitely can have some flashes of the old Giolito, like we saw from a year ago. His numbers are a flip. He had like a 6 ERA. He's got like a 2.92 with a pretty good record, but against good teams, you have to really look at the metrics, like who hits the fastball. Is his fastball depleting, like the spin rates and stuff. I know I'm getting really technical right now,
that's
but
all right.
That's what I'd look at, like something like that for Giolito. But I do think he's gonna get touched. People got to take him more seriously too. So because they know he's like 9-1 or 9.
I gave that USA win bet out last night, but I forgot to put it in here.
People are taking it a little more serious.
All right, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. What USA bet?
USA Women on the Fightcast last night. I gave out, but I forgot to put it in the chat for soccer. That one
for the one, yeah. You know what was crazy? That was like 220 yesterday. I went to bed. I woke up, it was like 180. I jumped all over that first thing this morning when I seen that. I was like, wow. I said a lot of money was coming in on the Dutch. So I mean, I got nervous a little bit, but I said, you know what? I've been riding them the whole tournament. I'm not backing down now. So they're definitely the best team in the tournament. So there's no reason to even think about changing your mind. Why would you? What are you going to do? Try to give you like a little, I used to call it like a Vegas head fake. If that's, sometimes you can see a line move and for no particular reason, they want you to think that the action's coming one way. So they try to push you one way and try to trick the market. You believe they do that, or you think that's all BS too? You think they Vegas they'll move the line just to kind of fake you out a little bit, or you think they just everything's legit that they do with a money move or certain action from certain players?
I think if somebody they know is sharp, if somebody that they know is sharp drops a shit ton of money, then I think that affects the line more than
The money itself.
a lot of action from a bunch of random like average Joes. I definitely believe that.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's
Yeah.
a fact. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I can
and
see
that's
him
what
changing the line.
Yeah, if they got a guy coming to the counter they know and respect, and he puts, like Jay was saying, a little bit of cash down, and the word gets out that that guy's getting down on that action, or his syndicate's getting down, then there's definitely a line move involved, for a decent piece, So and they're not adjusting the line they're not trying to balance the books at that point because they're just trying to make sure that they don't get carried out by the other sharp guys that are going to be in tune with that guy. So. They're just, it's preventative maintenance, I think, and less than balancing the books.
Yeah. So we got Memphis.
Anthony
You
is
better
shot,
fucking win.
man.
Might be some horse races on right now. Oh, they're on Australia.
I think one of the guys in chat was saying that he was at Los Alamitos when I first chimed in, not live, but when I got involved with the chat, commenting a little bit.
I'm looking at it right here, actually. Race 6.
My friend in Vegas, when I was out there years ago, I went to visit, and he lives out there like 6 months, and he's in Saratoga 6 months, and I was telling him I was betting Los Alamitos. There's nothing else running. It was late. Probably 10 o'clock their time. He says, "What are you crazy? You betting that shit out there?" He says, "I wouldn't bet that with your money." He said,
That's what Jimmy told me too.
"Yeah."
He's like, "Don't be betting those C tracks, Coaxer."
Oh yeah. That's a degenerate special there.
Yeah, well, it's a degenerate kind of night.
There's nothing else going. Sure, if you want to get in action, you don't have to go crazy. You got
the
fun
right
with it.
goo with me here too. I can ask some questions about some of the breeders.
What's that, buddy?
What do we got here? Race 6.
I should pull up the chat here. Let me pull it up. Learn how to do that too. Get better at it, should I say?
Yeah, me too.
Learn how to do that too. I know. I step up to the window. Exactly, Ramon. I always try to finish up with a positive note, stepping up to the window or cashing out. But I rip a lot of tickets up too.
Yeah, Goji was firing in on some Mountaineer exactas tonight.
Yeah, I missed them both. But like, I had the one horse in either first or second, but didn't get the other one in both. Won't stop me. Oh, these
Bird's
are
saying
decent
about
horses. These are decent horses here. You got Master's Call, Willie, and Steel Corona. Separatist, Serious Intentions, First Down Dash. Good speed ratings on these horses.
Yeah, Verl Video says there's a line of old tapping horses cleaning up at Turf Paradise right now. So I told him keep some notes on them.
Oh.
This way, when they come back, I don't know how long that meet is out there, but
Do they have no idea why all those horses are dying at Santa Anita?
Yeah, they know, but they don't know what to do with it. I think
What's going on?
they've had a lot of rain over the summer out in Santa Anita, LA area, and I guess the underlying, the substrate of the track itself, underneath the surface, I think the reason the horses they break down is because they misstep, next thing you know, they break their ankles and they have to destroy the horse because you got a 1-ton animal. Once they fracture that area.
So all those horses are dying because they're breaking their legs on the track. They're not dying because like they're getting poisoned or something.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. So they've had so much rain out there. When they shut the track down, they brought in an old guru that used to work the track that's been through this type of scenario. He's an expert on track surfaces and all that. So when they shut the track down, they brought him in and they ran some test races and he thought it was good to go. And I mean, it's not as bad as it was. They still have had horses, that had, unfortunate situations when this gentleman came back. I forget the guy's name, but they've had like probably about 5 or 6 since he's been back.
Wow. So they must have some big money fucking claimers going down over there too.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah, that's the thing. Then as you as an owner, you're like, hey, I'm not going to take my horses out to Santa Anita until they clean that mess up.
Oh,
and plus they got the Breeders' Cup scheduled for that out there this in October. So
yeah, good luck with that.
Isn't it usually at Gulfstreams?
Excuse me?
Isn't it usually at Gulfstreams there, Big Regu?
No, the Breeders' Cup, it's mostly out in Santa Anita. I mean, I say there's been more Breeders' Cups run in Santa Anita than any other track, but they do move them around. Like a couple of years prior, they ran out in Keeneland, which is a nice facility, and they ran them in Gulfstream before too. So, but mainly I'd probably say 70% of them, 75% of them are run at Santa Anita, because the conditions are nice that time of the year. It's fall, the weather is nice. And they don't usually run them up in New York. I think they ran at Belmont. They used to run at Belmont too, but they need to look at maybe running back at Belmont or Monmouth, for that matter, or in Gulfstream. There's a lot of nice facilities that can handle that. Or Churchill. They did Churchill Downs. I think last year was at Churchill. They did them at Churchill Downs last year, but they were going to bring them back to Santa Anita. Usually when they come back to Santa Anita, they bring them back like back-to-back years. So, but yeah, that's the issue, Jay. The issue is the track itself because of all the rain they've had. The track has got some issues underneath, and they've changed the surfaces a few times over the years out there too. Not to years ago when they had a similar problem, they were saying it's because it's dirt. The dirt tracks were causing these issues. So a lot of the tracks across the country, they changed their surface to the artificial surface, like a rubber track they call it. And then they had issues with drainage on those. And so they even had more issues that was, worse than the dirt track. So a lot of places, they all went back to dirt, natural surface. There's only like I think there's only a couple tracks in the U.S. now that have an artificial surface. I think one's up in the Emerald Downs up in Oregon. And then there's one other one that I know about. Trying to think where that one's at. Anyways, all the main tracks are all dirt now. But I know in Canada, Woodbine, They've got a artificial surface up there.
Beautiful track. Some good races at Los Aminianos here, or whatever you call it.
Yeah, Los Alamitos.
Alamitos, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alamitos.
Los Al, they call it for
There's some
short.
7/8s, $122,000 stake race.
That's good. How long is the race?
So, we're not throwing it at like a $10,000 claimer at least.
Yeah, 5,000, 6,000. Yeah, those are shit races.
No,
Those are glue factory
This
races.
is what's this? This is a Vessel's Maturity, $155,000 race, 400 yards.
Oh, see what you said right there, 400 yards. So what does that tell you? That's a big purse race for a race like that. They're going to go right out of the gate and they're going to run as fast as they can for 400 yards. So it's like
what's a furlong?
A furlong is 1/8 of a mile.
Right.
Like in yards. Yards.
Well, you got to figure out what a mile is. A mile is like 6,000 something feet, right? So you got to break it down.
I think it's 5,700, isn't it?
Yeah, 5,700 feet is a mile. So you break it down. How many yards are in the foot? 3 feet in a yard. So you got 1,200 feet.
Anything that you're reading that's 440 yards has to be at Los Alamitos.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's a quarter horse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all about breaking out of the gate.
They're quarter horses.
They're all, that's 100%. They're as soon as that gate cracks, some horses are trying to get up to speed as fast as they can.
It's amazing how much faster they are, man, than like the mile and a quarter horses.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're just burning up that first quarter, just to get out there, So in a regular horse race, in a mile, let's say a mile race, an average speed is like 24 seconds. What is that? If you're looking at the program, Gogi, you looking at the program right there? Do you see a history on them horses?
Yeah, I'm looking.
How fast are they running? How fast are they running in a quarter mile? What's the seconds?
Your fastest grade 1 quarters are like what, 21 and change? 22.
Not on a sprint race. Like if they're running 6 furlongs, then they're trying to hit, trying to crack 22. But if they're running like a mile or longer, they're trying to stay like 24. Because
the workouts are only 220-yard distance. They're showing me, Big Ragu.
Oh, the workouts. Yeah, what are they? 12 seconds.
12. Yeah, 12.7, 12.5, 12.5.
Yeah, all right.
They don't have quarter times in the program for past performances.
Well, I don't have the actual program. Like I just got kind of like
yeah. He's not looking at a program.
No, I'm just checking their results.
You bet a lot of harness racing, Ragu.
I used to mess with the harnesses a little bit. And it's funny, the harness horse, the trotters. Now you got trotters and pacers. Did you ever see the difference?
Trotters. Yeah, my parents used to own them.
Okay, there you go. You know exactly what it is.
They break like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, but when they run, the trotters.
Their back leg and their back left leg and their front right leg go, and then the opposite. Yeah, pacers go both right, both left.
Yeah, they like ice skate. The pacers looks like they're ice skating when they're going around a track. But I think to be honest with you, on the trotters or the pacers for that matter, I think they run. They're easier to handicap than the thoroughbreds because they run truer to form. Even though you have the sulky and the jockey controlling them, in a sense, they're kind of there's I guess there's more. It takes more room.
Yeah, I agree. Your only problem is not getting boxed in.
Correct. That's the thing. If they don't get in the right position, then But if they run true to form, like if they're running their style of race that they like to run,
right?
They're more predictable than the thoroughbreds are in that fashion.
We used to call it the Meadowland Shuffle, where you'll go from second on the rail to fucking ninth real quick.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
you got to be first or second over.
Right. Yeah, that's true. And it's always like that last, that last stretch, and they all come like right there at the end. You get about 4, 5, 6 horses. They'll all converge on the line right there if they have the room too. But you always have the horse trying to come swing around and try to cut back in, or try to, like you say, try to catch that lane and get to the inside.
Yeah, Ramon, the Hamiltonian. That's 10 minutes from my house every year.
I knew a guy that owned a Hamiltonian champion. They lived down here in Florida, but they were from New York.
What's
Speedy
yours?
Crown. Speedy Crown was the horse's name back in the 80s. Yeah, Speedy Crown. He had like the track record at Meadowlands for a long time. I don't know about now, but yeah, he made it. That guy got so rich off of that horse, because of the lineage and the studs and everything.
They make millions.
Yeah, it's like winning the Kentucky Derby. It's an equal. Winning the Hamiltonian is like winning the Kentucky Derby in the harness racing.
You're not getting $5 million though.
Right. Right, exactly. All right, fellas, I got to check out because I got to get up at about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, man, I've been doing this 10.5 hours today. I think that's a fucking wrap. Brother. I want to go eat fucking dinner.
There you go.
I want to go lay down.
I think we did the job.
Hey, Max, you still there?
Yeah, of course, bro.
We made enough money.
All right, you have a good night.
You too, brother.
Obviously, let's fucking do this again real soon then.
We will. Hey, Jay, it's always a pleasure. I appreciate the invite again. And Gogi, always good to talk to you, my brother.
Anytime, Ragu, bro.
All
love
right.
you,
You too, Ragu. Good seeing you, man.
Yeah,
Take care.
Love you guys. Right. Take it easy.
Later. This might be our best weekend in terms of money that we made. Even though the unit count hasn't gone up substantially, but man, I made a lot of fucking money this week. Maxwell, you're not talking at all over there.
Oh, I'm watching these hyenas chase a lion, so I got kind of distracted because I'm like, why doesn't he just fucking kill one of them? Fuck, I hate hyenas. Yeah, no, bro, fuck. I got another fucking $800 in my pocket this weekend, fucking off the fight last night and fucking the 2 Mexico bets today, so I'm feeling fucking good. I'm like, I don't gotta work again.
Ramon said I shamelessly ordered Uber Eats despite the lecture from Max and Ant about my extravagant living.
Listen, I'm not lecturing anyone. I'm just saying that if I'm spending my hard-earned money that I just fucking worked at a bar for, then I'm walking my ass to get it. If I'm just fucking sitting on my ass using my index finger to make money, okay. But also, I don't like the quality of the food when it's delivered. I don't trust these motherfuckers to do it right. Come to me first when they get it. They do 3 orders at a time.
What do you think about the Rockets having interest in Westbrook?
That's nice for them, but fuck the NBA. Yeah, that's how I feel about that.
That sums it up.
Fuck the NBA. Like, even though one of my fucking people are running the NBA, David Silver could kiss my fucking ass. Motherfucker. Should have forced Kawhi to sign in fucking Toronto.
I agree.
Ramon said, I spent the money you guys made me. Ramon, did I only make you enough to order Uber Eats? Then I failed.
San Diego won. Weren't you on Lucchese?
I hope you were on Amanda Nunes about 8 different ways.
Yeah, that was a cashier.
I'm gonna make some bacon sandwiches.
Oh, Max, while you were gone, we bet the home run derby, bro. You gotta get on. We're all on Pete Alonso. You gotta ride that.
Do I have to? I don't really.
You have to.
I'm on Guerrero too.
Bro. Listen, Max, do you have a softball game tomorrow?
Yeah, 8:00.
Well, we're all putting that good karma together. Everybody in the chat, a bunch of guys agreed. We're all gonna back Pete Alonso. He's got 30 home runs. Come on into the tent, Max.
But he shaved the mustache.
We can get him at like 4.5 to 1 right now.
I know, you can get everybody around that price.
No, only Josh Bell. The rest are long shots.
And a couple more, actually.
I'm gonna be very upset if you don't throw a unit on Pete Alonso for the home run derby.
Yeah, it's so fucking so like by chance. It's so like
You motherfucker.
I'll think about it and I'll let you know. I'll think about it and let you know. I'm not committing to doing something that I'm not going to end up doing. So
I mean, it's a half unit, bro. Put a half unit. Just make sure you got something on them.
But if I put $50, it's not worth doing it. I got to put at least 100.
Yeah, right now Josh Bell 3.5 to 1, Pete Alonso 4 to 1, and then your boy Vlad Guerrero 4.5 to 1, and then everybody else is like 7 to 10 to 1.
Yeah, he's not. I'm not. Yeah, I think that he's fat.
Don't be fucking anti-fat people, bitch.
I'm fat also, but he's a
All
fucking
right.
professional ball player for millions of dollars.
That's true. I don't go to bat for Toronto every day.
Exactly. Fuck.
Yeah, nothing to
But
go about.
I'll think about it.
Even the fucking Gokster's in on Alonso.
Yeah, guys, it doesn't start for another fucking like 20 hours. I'm okay.
Wow, that's scary.
Yeah.
That I have to be back on here, and fuck my life. All right, we're out. We're out. Thank you guys for hanging out with us this weekend. It was fun. We crushed it, and that's all. That's all she fucking wrote, boys.
Good show.
Back after this.
Later, guys.